Hey everyone, and welcome back. Are you ready to jump into some seriously fascinating AI stuff? We're going deep with this week's Increase Your ZAKA newsletter. And trust me, it's full of things you won't want to miss. This week we've got Google going head-to-head with OpenAI,
Yeah.
a peek into some early drama at OpenAI, all thanks to Elon Musk's emails
Oh, wow.
and AI agents that could honestly probably run your life for you at this point.
Oh.
Let's get you up to speed.
Yeah. It's a wild time to be following AI.
It really is.
Yeah.
Okay, first off, we've got this showdown. It's brewing between Google's Gemini and OpenAI's GPT-4. Now, you've probably heard of GPT-4, but Gemini, it's Google's new kid on the block, and it's already making some serious waves. In fact, it's topping the chatbot arena rankings,
Oh, wow.
which that's basically like a leaderboard for how well these AI models are doing.
Right. Yeah. And the interesting thing is Gemini seems to be really good at certain things like math and image processing and even writing. And all of those until recently, GPT-4 was king.
Right, so for someone like you who uses these tools all the time, I mean, what does this mean for you?
Well, imagine you're using AI to help you write a report or maybe generate some images for a presentation. If Gemini is truly better at those tasks, that could mean you get even better results with less effort, which is a game changer for productivity.
Totally. Okay, so buckle up, because it gets even wilder from here. We've got this lawsuit from Elon Musk against OpenAI, and in the process, some emails have been revealed that are like
Oh my gosh.
taking us back in time to when OpenAI was first getting started.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Talk about behind-the-scenes trauma.
Yeah, these emails really do give us a glimpse into those early dynamics at OpenAI. For example, we see Ilya Sutskever expressing concerns about Elon Musk and having too much control. And then on the other hand, we see Musk pushing back against this idea of working with Microsoft.
So it's not just about the technology at that point. It's about the personalities,
Absolutely.
the ambitions, and I guess all the different viewpoints.
Exactly. It shows how all these companies, they're really shaped by those things, by personalities, ambitions, and also just those differing viewpoints. And you have to remember, these emails are just one piece of the puzzle.
Right.
There's a lot more to this story that's still unfolding.
Absolutely. Okay, so let's move on to something a little more practical.
Yeah.
And maybe, I don't know, a little sci-fi, too.
Okay.
Microsoft just announced these autonomous AI agents for Copilot.
Oh, wow.
And they sound like something straight out of a movie, honestly.
I know what's really remarkable is how they're designed to really just slip right into your workflow without you even noticing.
Right. They've got one for SharePoint that can answer questions about your company's documents, all in real time.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And then there's an interpreter agent. It can translate languages during your meetings.
Well, it's super helpful.
That would have been so helpful for me last week when I had that call with our international team.
Oh, yeah.
And get this, they even have one that can handle HR tasks for you.
Wow.
No more trying to figure out your company's benefits website. It's mind-blowing.
It really makes you wonder, what will the future of work even look like?
Right.
I mean, what if you had a team of AI agents taking care of all that tedious stuff? You'd be free to do the more creative and strategic work.
Totally. Okay. Let's switch gears just for a second and do a rapid-fire round
Okay.
of some other AI news that you need to know.
Okay. Let's do it. Seems like there's a lot happening right now.
It really is. First up, we have NASA and Microsoft. They're teaming up on this thing called Earth Copilot.
Okay.
And it's essentially like having Google for all of Earth's satellite data.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So imagine being able to ask a question like, hey, how's the air quality in my city today? Or what's the latest on those wildfires in California? And actually getting an answer that's based on the most up-to-date satellite data.
That's amazing. It's a great example of how AI can make all this really complicated information much easier to understand, which is so important for things like climate change or natural disasters.
For sure. Okay. And then we've got these rumors about Samsung and Google. And apparently they're working together on mixed reality glasses that will be powered by,
Oh my gosh.
you guessed it, Gemini AI.
Wow.
We're talking about being able to make payments with a hand gesture,
Oh, wow.
being able to scan QR codes just by looking at them. And get this, real-time information about everything around you, all while wearing a stylish pair of glasses.
The potential for augmented reality is really huge, but it also makes you think, how is this going to change our relationship with the physical world and all this information around us?
Right. Okay. And here's a fun fact. Did you know that all those Pokemon Go players out there, they've actually been training AI without even realizing it?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, apparently Niantic, the company behind Pokemon Go, they've been collecting tons of data from players. about real-world location.
That's crazy.
I know. And they're using that data to build what they call a large geospatial model, which is basically an AI that can understand and navigate the physical world.
That's a great example of how AI can be trained in ways you'd never expect. Think about it. Millions of people just playing a game,
Right.
and they're helping to develop AI. That could be used for things like self-driving cars or robots that can help with search and rescue.
It's amazing. All right. Let's take a little break from all the crazy news and talk about something you can use right now.
Great.
We've got this list of 5 must-know AI tools, specifically for remote work.
Yeah, these are tools that can really make a difference in your work, especially if you're working from home or on the go.
Absolutely. First up is Notion AI. It's kind of like a supercharged version of Notion,
Okay.
which you might already be using for notes
Yeah.
or project management. But with Notion AI, you can do things like summarize long documents. You can even improve your own writing and even have it generate different types of content for you.
So it saves a ton of time and energy.
Exactly.
Right.
Okay, then there's the Zoom AI companion.
Right?
Have you ever been in a meeting and wished that you could just focus on what everyone was saying and not worry about taking notes?
All the time.
Right. Well, the Zoom AI companion can do that for you.
Oh, wow.
It transcribes the meeting. It even generates a summary and pulls out the key action items.
So it's like having a personal assistant right there in the meeting with you.
I know, right? And if you were tired of spending hours transcribing interviews or meetings,
Oh, yes.
Otter.ai is a lifesaver.
I love Otter.ai.
You just record your conversation, and Otter.ai will transcribe it for you in real time.
And it's incredibly accurate.
It really is.
Okay.
Now, those are just a few examples, but there are so many AI tools out there that can help you work smarter, not harder. And the best part is they just keep getting better.
Yeah, it's a pretty exciting time to be exploring how AI can help us do more.
It really is. So before we move on to the next part of our deep dive, I wanted to ask you, what's been the most surprising thing you've learned so far?
That's a good question. I think for me, it's just how fast everything is changing. We
Yeah.
see Google challenging OpenAI. We see AI being built into all these tools we use every day. And we're even seeing these unexpected ways that AI is being trained, like with the Pokemon Go example.
Right.
It really makes you wonder what's going to happen next.
Right. It's hard to predict, but it's definitely going to be interesting. So let's take a quick break and then come back to unpack some more of these amazing developments.
Sounds good.